I'm out here on my first test paddle with this new to me canoe, and it is in like new condition. Only been used a few times, sitting in a guy's machine shed. A friend of mine told me about it. Another friend went and looked at it, suggested I look at it, so I did, and I like it. I wasn't really looking for another canoe, although I've always been wanting a solo canoe, a lightweight solo canoe. Now I've got one. This thing just goes. This paddle's nice. This is the Old Town Pack Canoe, weighs 33 pounds. I do have the angler seat for it. Right now I'm sitting on the Wicker Seat. I don't know if I'll put the angler one in or not. I really like the looks of this with the Wicker Seat. And it's as comfortable as any of my other canoes. We'll get out here into the main channel a little bit, see how that goes. I expect going downstream will be really enjoyable. Like I said, the river's up a little bit, but it's still quite manageable. I'm not noticing any issues with this thing. You'll notice I am paddling it with a kayak paddle. Having had both arms repaired, my right shoulder twice and my left arm once, I prefer a kayak paddle over a single-bladed paddle. I started out my paddling experiences in a canoe and really enjoyed it. That was an old aluminum canoe that I still have, an old Mishicraft. And then I got into kayaks, and I've been paddling kayaks, but the last few years I've just kind of been wanting to go back. I like kayaks, but the canoes are easier to get in and out of. And with this one, I'm feeling comfortable with this, that I can carry my camera equipment in here and set things up, not have an issue at all. Now, when I go out after wildlife, I'll still use a kayak, at least early in the season, because I've got that covered in camouflage. And you sit lower and you're less noticeable. But the rest of the season like this, I think I know what I'll be paddling. This is a sweet ride. And it moves right along. Old Town quit making these, I believe, in 2014 when they couldn't get Royal X anymore. The supply of that was shut down. So now all of the canoes and craft weigh a bit more unless I want to go with Kevlar, and I already have one Kevlar canoe, but that's a longer one for up in the boundary waters. Although this one wouldn't, I don't think this would have a problem up in the boundary waters either. I really like that it's 33 pounds. Be easy to get in and out of. And look nice in pictures. Just for kicks and giggles, I think I'll try a single-bladed paddle. Okay, enough of that. I'll definitely be double blading this. just so much easier. What a pleasant first trip out. I like this. I thank my friends who made me aware of it. Didn't realize I needed it, but glad I got it. And here we go, the end of my first journey out with this Old Town Pack Canoe. A couple of months ago when I first bought this canoe, I gave you a brief review of what I thought, and I was quite excited. This is a nice canoe. But now, 2 months later, I thought it might be reasonable to give an update and see if I'm still just as excited as I was. And long story short, I am. This has been a great canoe. It's short enough to be lightweight, manageable, maneuverable, yet long enough that I could take it to the boundary waters if I wanted to. I do want to correct one statement that I made in the initial review, that I had a wicker seat. I do not have a wicker seat, I have a woven seat. I have, in the last couple of months, I did mount that angler seat, that plastic seat with the back. For me, that was not the way to go, so I have removed that seat and put the woven seat back in. It's just very comfortable for me. All in all, this is a great canoe. I don't regret the purchase. If you get a chance to find one, grab it. There's not an endless supply of them, and they are nice little canoes. So with that, I hope you enjoyed the review. Hope you can find one if you're looking for one. I thank you for watching. Be safe on the water.